Okay, guys, so this week we're going to be introducing shorts. And pretty much shorts are...
just videos that are shorter than our normal videos. So our normal videos are usually anywhere from like 20 to 35 minutes. So we know that your time is precious and that you don't always feel like sitting through a video that's that long. But we have a lot of stuff that we want to talk about. So we're going to do condensed versions of hot topics so that you guys don't have to sit through the full video. But we are still doing our regular full videos every Sunday at 12.
Yeah, so let's get started.
When did it start? Sunday night or something? Is this whole controversy with like Jefree Star and the Irrelevant Four, which is Gabriel, Zamora, Laura Lee, who else is in it? Manny, MUA, and Nikita, Dragun. And long story short, Shane Dawson did this documentary with Jefree Star. It was a 5-part documentary. It was great. It was wonderful. Hooray. After that video came out, if you don't know who Jefree Star is, he is a beauty guru. He used to be an artist, like he did music way back when. Not way back when, maybe like
MySpace days.
Yeah, MySpace days, like 10 years ago.
Okay.
And then that didn't work out for him, so he got into beauty. I mean, he was already into beauty, but like that's what he became, famous for. He has his own cosmetics lines out. I have a lot of his lipsticks before I knew about the controversy. I mean, low-key, his formula is still popping, so like, despite the controversy, his products are still good.
I know.
So it's like, whether or not you support him, I'm not going to judge you, because if you're supporting the product because it's a good product, then that's great. If you're supporting him, do you. But basically, there's this controversy because like 10, 12 years ago, he said the N-word, and it was a big deal. At the time, it wasn't a big deal, but it got brought back up maybe like 5, 10 years after it actually happened. People were unstanding him because they're like, he's racist, blah, 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 blah. So then they talked about it in the video. He kind of cleared up and explained why he said the N-word, which didn't justify him saying it, but he just kind of gave some context.
Like, what did he say?
Well, he said that, one, he was in a really dark place, and that he was the kind of person that if you, like, attack him, he's gonna say whatever he can say to tear, yeah, even if he doesn't mean it.
And the people in the video that he was actually attacking weren't even black. They were white.
So he was just trying to say hurtful things at the time, regardless of like.
I know, I didn't get it either. I was like, out of all the words you choose.
How does the N-word hurt a white person?
I don't know. I think that he was just trying to think of like the most hurtful, like the meanest words. Like he probably would have gone to a guy and called them like the C word and like a bunch of other, like he just was saying like whatever he could say.
If you watch old Jefree, the new Jefree, old Jefree used to say some.
He would say like he would like say sentences that weren't even real sentences.
He's like a really skinny guy. Like,
yeah. And his hair used to be like
flamboyant.
And his hair used to be like OD pink, like very, very dark.
I think
pink.
I've seen like a video.
Like back in the day, Jefree was like really like. I mean, he probably still is a little bit weird, but he was really.
Did he have some controversy like talking about money?
Probably.
And
He's
like,
rich.
I mean, he's rich.
Yeah, but like he was like he was
rich.
coming for somebody else because they don't have more money than him or something.
Maybe.
I believe it.
About Shayla, maybe, I don't remember. But so basically, there was that whole controversy about them calling him racist. The video came out. He explained why he said what he said. He was in a dark place. He was just saying whatever he could to cut people down, even if it didn't really apply to them, or even if he didn't actually mean it. So then his ex-friend, Gabriel Zamora, came out on Twitter and said something to the effect of, like, I don't know exactly what it said, but it basically was saying, like, y'all watch this documentary of him, you think that he's this, you think he's one way, but I know him in real life, and in real life, he's still racist, he still says stuff like this, blah, 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 blah. Which was a whole thing.
They're still friends?
No, they're not. They're not friends. Everybody in the Irrelevant Four is what people like to call them now since the controversy.
So he came out and said this on Twitter, and Jefree didn't respond to it. But then, what started the controversy wasn't the fact that Jefree did this documentary with Shane, because that went really well. And it wasn't even the fact that Gabriel said what he said on his Twitter. What started the controversy was that somebody went through Gabriel's Twitter and found a tweet that Gabriel tweeted years ago, and he used the N-word.
But the thing about it was, when he came for Jefree, he was like, I would never want to be around people who say stuff like that. And then you look at his tweets.
And he said it at some point.
And
I don't know if the tweet was on Instagram.
I wonder what
I think it might have been a comment under an Instagram picture.
No, it was his own tweet, and then underneath another comment, he was like, maybe you'll get me on one of the popular pages so that I'll be popular. So
that started a big mess. And then he also posted a picture of him, Manny, Laura, and Nikita. They were at, I don't know where they were, I think they're in Ibiza right now.
Yeah, they're in Ibiza.
And they all had their middle fingers up, and the caption said, I don't know what it said, but it said something like, we're better without you, or something. It was like something that was
and
like
it was
vague,
supposed
but
to
like
be
sublimity.
What the other three in the group were saying was the picture was supposed to be like reminiscent to Kylie's 21st birthday picture, which I would have got because it did look like her. But then the caption, it made it something else. But then the other three are saying, well, we didn't approve him saying that, but you all liked it.
Well, I don't know if they all liked it. I know that Manny liked it. I don't know if
no, the other three liked it. I mean, the other two liked it.
So after he posted that picture and they saw, his fans saw those other people that were in the picture. They then, and like I said, Laura was one of the people in the picture. They then went to Laura's page and dug up some stuff that Laura said back in the day that she didn't use the N-word. Her tweet was, in my opinion, it was actually more offensive. In my personal opinion, if you, I'm not even gonna say this on the internet because that's gonna start a whole other situation.
What
but
did she say?
Oh, she said a bunch
she
of
didn't
stuff.
use the N-word, but the thing that I think that was offensive to me, more offensive to me than what, you know, them saying the N-word, she said something to the effect of, black people, if you pull your pants up, you can run away from the cops faster.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. Wait a minute.
But pause, that's not the only thing she said.
Wait
She said
a
stuff
minute.
about Asian people. She said stuff about
did.
fat people. She said stuff about Mexican people. I was like, wow, you're racist. Like, you're legitimately racist because she said something about everybody. I was like, what makes you so special that you get to talk about
But I
everybody?
think that the thing that she said about black people was more offensive than those things. Not trying to say that like, oh, we have it worse than everybody else, but I think the things that she said about them were like almost like stereotypical type things.
Yeah,
things that maybe 10 years ago, 20 years ago would have been funny, would have been comedy. But what she said about black people almost implied that it's like, first of all, that all black people are like that, men and women alike. But more so that it's like, it's our fault that we get shot by the cops and stuff. Like, wait, like, whoa.
Like, if we pull our pants up, maybe we can run faster. You think
We shouldn't have to run from the cops.
Am I
What you mean?
Superman? Am I faster than a bullet? Can I catch a bullet?
But why should we have to run from the police?
No, but what
Seriously.
got me was when she hit off her tweets, and then she deleted all
deleted her
tweets,
Twitter.
and then she said, and then she commented under somebody saying, and said, I have to wait to get my thoughts together. Girl, real apology when it just came out. It wouldn't have been, I gotta
All
wait.
I'm saying is, I don't know why these people go on the internet saying crazy stuff. No, good and well, when we was in high school, middle school, on Twitter, we were seeing some crazy stuff. And the universe, we're petty. We will search 20 years back and we will find something.
Yeah, because all them tweets that they found were 2012. So I was like, dang,
That's all they
yeah.
do. Like, it's just like the whole thing like with Donald Trump. Whenever he tweets something or whenever he says something, they'll like go like 30 years back and be like, "You said this in 1999," and it's just like, well, people got time on their hands.
It's just crazy.
You just like,
that
gotta
all
watch
this
what you say.
Controversy broke out into this, and I think the main issue is that everybody feels like they are hypocrites to like call him out for being a racist when like y'all have also done racist things, and then people are also saying that it's not fair. Like, it's like you want that, like, okay, Gabriel came back and made like a little apology, and I think Laura came out and made an apology where they
But
like,
wait,
did something
pause.
on
Before
Twitter.
you get what you're saying, Laura's apology made me even more mad at her because she said, well, I'm from Alabama and, you know, I'm from a small town. And then the guy that the video that she sent me was like, I'm from Alabama, I'm from a small town. We have a bunch of different bunches of people and that don't make it right. I'm sick of people saying that, oh, I came from here and here. That don't matter, you know better. Like, it's common sense, you know better. You know that's offensive. You just want to say whatever you want to say.
I mean, I kind of understand what she means when she said she's from a small town in Alabama. Not trying to say that justifies it, but I think that, like, if you're from a small okay, here's an example. You know how there are certain things in our textbooks, in our history books, in, you know, the North that are not in the textbooks that are in the South? It's like where you come from might determine what you know, if that makes sense, or, like, what is acceptable. Like, where she's from, maybe it's acceptable to do stuff like that, and now that she's, you know, in front of the entire world and not just her little community in Alabama, she's getting a glimpse of like reality and like diversity and things that you can and cannot say.
When did she get popping? Like,
I don't know.
Was she? Because if she was at least, because her photo from
What?
Keep going.
my whole thing is her photo from that year looks like she was at least somewhat popping. Like, you know how you can tell people humble beginnings. Her photo looked like it was popping. So I was like, if you were at least in LA or wherever everybody goes and you're popping, then you know for a fact that you knew.
I don't know when she became like a thing, but you also have to remember that this tweet wasn't something that she tweeted this year or something that she tweeted.
No,
years
2012.
ago.
That's what I'm saying.
So
That's what I was
I don't
asking
know if she was
about the
popping in
photo.
2012. I have no idea. They made their apologies, but I think that people are mad about the apologies because they feel like they're asking their followers, like, you know, I made a mistake, forgive me, this was years ago. But it's like Jefree did the same thing. He made a mistake, he apologized, it was years ago.
You guys call him
so
fake.
how do you expect your followers and your subscribers to forgive you and give you a second chance, but you won't give Jefree a second chance? You won't forgive him, you won't move on from what he did. So that is kind of like where the controversy lies now, is that they're hypocrites in what they've done, and they're also hypocrites in what they're doing, and that they're asking for forgiveness, but they won't be the one, you know, the bigger person that forgive Jefree for whatever he did. So that's the tea in the beauty community. There's always drama in the beauty community. I'm honestly surprised that James Charles is not somehow involved in this because he be in everything all the time too.
But him and Jefree cool right now.
I feel like it's more we don't know about their relationship.
I definitely believe that.
Because I feel like it's more of an in-depth reason why they haven't forgiven him.
I'm sure. Like honestly, if I had to, like my opinion, I honestly would not be surprised at all if Jeffree Star was still racist and does still say racist stuff, and he's just trying to get people to believe that he's changed, whatever. I don't doubt that at all. Another way that I've thought about it is maybe because they haven't been friends in so long, however many months or years, whatever it's been, maybe he really has changed, but they haven't been around him to know how he's changed, so they just remember the him that he was when they were friends and why they broke up, or why they're not friends anymore, versus seeing the progress that he's made. So there's a lot of different things that could be behind this whole thing, but it's just interesting watching it all blow up on the internet.
My whole thing is with them being his friend and not being his friend, okay, whatever, you guys are a friend, but just remember how you kind of got where you were.
Yes.
He sure enough helped you get where you were.
That's another reason why a lot of people are mad at followers. Because it's like he gave them their starts.
Yeah,
he gave them the clout,
Uh-huh.
So that's another
y'all
big
wouldn't be the beauty girls you were if you weren't for the fact
that you was. Are they all beauty girls?
Yeah.
If it weren't for the fact that you were friends with Jefree Star.
All guys?
No,
it's two guys and two girls.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he kind of gave all of them the clout that got them to where they are today. So I wasn't really watching them back then, so I can't really say, oh yeah, he made you. But people are saying like he made you. So that's a whole situation.
Another one.
People are really mad about that, and then people are also saying that like the people that are in that picture are not really Gabriel's friends, because if they were his friends, they would have helped up for him.
But they all
nobody has come to his defense, his rescue. Nobody has said anything to help him.
They're all scared. They don't want to get jumped on next.
It's like a PR thing where it's like I'm your friend, but like I can't really support you right now because it's gonna bring me down. But that just goes to show that that's not really your friend, because
the only one who didn't get that much backlash was Manny. He didn't get as much. It was like Lauren, Gabriel though. They got it, and Nikita didn't really get that much.
Nikita hasn't really gotten anything.
Yeah.
People just forgot that she was even there.
Like she was irrelevant. And I'm like, so y'all just don't care about her? Like,
but the fact that she hasn't spoken up, it's like you kind of are in the best place possible because nobody has come for you. So you actually have the opportunity to stand up and say something and support your man, your friend that's got us in the picture. But you ain't saying nothing.
And that's what everybody said. Like they're fake friends. They're y'all all fake. And everybody's commenting. Like I think they said Patrick started like some tweets or whatever, and like Jacqueline Hill like some tweets, and everybody was like they're all fake.
I think Jackie I know might have said something too. I don't remember.
And everybody's like, they all them four are fake. And I was like,
very interesting how this whole thing is unfolded. But
I love it.
So that's the tea in the beauty community on YouTube.
Alright guys, so this is the end of the video. I hope you guys really liked it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And
comment down below what your thoughts are if you've been keeping up with all the drama.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.